During Hamatan season, guys, we tend to experience a whole lot of dust, especially in this part of the country where I come from. And this dust is irrespective of nobody because it tends to perch on virtually everything, including your braids. And it ends up making your braids look old or rough. But then on today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how I dust off or how I take care of my braids on my D appointment night. Now I'm going to be making use of one of my sponge together with um ordinary water. Now I'm going to dip the sponge into the clean water. Next is to squeeze out the water from the sponge. Yes, that's because I wouldn't want so much water on my hair. Then I would gradually use the sponge to clean up the dust from my hair, right from the roots to the edge. And you want to be gentle about it though. You see, this method of cleaning one's braid with wet sponge comes with two blessings. The first is the fact that you end up carrying a neat braids, and the second one is the fact that you end up massaging your hair. And this method is so relaxing, guys. Maybe if you try this one of these days. However, you can do this as fast as you really want to, but for me, I'm not going to do this fast. I'm going to take my time to do it because I'm actually enjoying the blessings of having neat braids and massaging the hair all at once. Again, some people would rather want to wash their hair with water and shampoo, but not me because at the end of the day, I get to realize that there are so much dirt that will be stuck or that will be around the hair, the line between your hair and the braids, thereby making you lose a whole lot of hair when you are at the verge of losing the braids. So I wouldn't want to lose much hair. As you all know, I'm already in the process of transitioning my hair from relaxed to natural, and I've lost so much hair already. Losing more hair is not in my agenda right now. So I rather want to clean my hair. Next, guys, is to use the same sponge and dip into a neat water, and then I will need to squeeze the water off the sponge so long as I don't want so much water on my braids. And then I use the same sponge and I'll scrub or clean my braids right from the roots down to the tip of the braids. And I also ensure I do this judiciously. I'm sure that you already can tell the difference between before I started doing this, going through this process, and right now. The difference is so glaring, guys. It's so glaring. Okay, guys, the third on my list now is my clove water. I soaked this for like 3 weeks ago, and the purpose is to just have it on ground just in case my scalp starts itching, because I kind of have itchy scalp like almost all the time. And so I had to soak it into this since I don't have my spraying bottle anymore. I pierced the covers so that I can have with the water coming out like this. Yes, and yes, this is what I'm going to do with it. Sprinkle um mildly into my scalp. Yes, and then I use my hand to allow it saturate simultaneously. This method actually works magic for those of you that have issues with your scalp, like itchy scalp like all the time. You can incorporate this into your hair routine, and it works like magic. It actually worked for me, and I'm sure it's going to work for you too, because because of the property that is inside this clove already. So I'm going to be generous about sprinkling this clove water all around my hair. Yes, and allow it soften the scalp of my hair. Let it just sit here, let it just settle in very, very, very well, especially the middle of my hair. That's where I have issues with itchy. That part itches me like all the time, and it's so irritating and embarrassing, especially when you are in the public. It's so embarrassing. And then the edge of my baby hair, that's what I call it, right? I allow it to sit into, yeah, and the remaining one I keep for another day. Perfect. Next, I have my pink oil. Yes, guys, I have my pink oil by Ozone. So what I need to do is to pour a little pink oil onto my palm, rub it around my palm, just a little of it, like you can see here, and then I'll rub it or apply it on my braids judiciously. Mind you, guys, we don't need so much of this oil, because too much of it tends to attract more dust back onto your braids, and we don't want that. Remember the purpose of going through this process. Yes, now this pink oil enables the hair or your braids to look better, shiny and neater, and it smells nice. Heavenly, guys, heavenly. So I give my braids a fair treatment, in the sense that the moment I'm done with the front, I move to the side, like you can see on your screen, and then to the back. All parts of the braids must have its own share of the pink oil. That's being fair. That is me being fair, guys. Finally, guys, I have my petals with on glossifier and my pink oil, but unfortunately I won't be making use of this glossifier, because I had already made use of my pink oil. So that is to say that in the absence of your pink oil, you could make do with your glossifier. So long as it provides your braids with the ultimate glossy finishing, you're good to go. Okay, guys, permit me to tease you with this performance. And I'm done. So I'm finally ready for my day appointment nights. That means there's no room for insecurity about how my hair smells or how my hair looks, all thanks to the products I just showed you and the procedures as well. Thank you so much. Please like my video if you enjoyed today's video. Do well to check out my previous videos as well and like them. The essence of liking a video is to enable you to recommend your videos to other viewers, so that you can have more views and more subscribers. So I'm looking forward to having you on my next video, and please like and subscribe. I'm going to see you on my next video, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Kiss kiss.